Yeah.
So,
I don't know how to
50
start
episodes
this.
down.
Okay, go on.
So, Ash, 50 episodes down, nearly a year. Oof,
We've completed Paranormal United States, our journey around America.
I know, alphabetically as well. So, not even geographically. We've been, we've
That'd be
been.
one. That's going to be a lot of miles if we
I
work that
wonder
out.
what the mileage is if you were to do it alphabetically as state and walked. I
By
suppose
by.
it's the same amount of miles if you flew it, though, to be fair. Same amount of miles.
Hmm.
As I look up at the map of the United States, in the United States, so North America is the same size as Australia for reference purposes.
That's big. And like Britain's like the size of Florida.
Yeah, it is roughly. Yeah, yeah. Insane.
It's big.
I've spoken to people that have had to evacuate from Florida, part of storms a few years ago. And he said it was like a 12-hour drive just to get up and around like to the top bit of Florida.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
like
what?
Georgia and that. Yeah.
That's like driving from Land's End to John O'Groats. But more of that later.
Yep. No
So
spoilers.
Ash, so Ash, which one of my episodes has been your favourite?
Um,
If you had to pick one, I know most of them are 25.
Obviously, yeah, all 25 are my favorite. I think because of the poker connection, I'm gonna. Which is obviously linked us together. It's also obviously pastime both of us. Is the Nevada episode where he went to the Luxor Hotel.
I did indeed. That was a good one. I'd heard about all the sort of strange things and the deaths
The way like
before that. Yeah, it was
when
kind
it's
of,
being built and everything.
and I'm fascinated with Vegas. I love Vegas anyway, so that seemed to be in Nevada. There's probably only one place in Nevada that you can think of is Vegas.
Yeah.
So it had to be. It had to be.
What about you? What was yours of mine?
Episode 3. I'm going
Three
old
going
school. I'm
early,
going
early
proper
days.
old school. It was Arizona, and it was the Yuma
Yuma
Territorial Prison. It was
prison. Yeah.
the I think it was the first prison one we talked about. Because you done Alabama, then I did Alaska,
Yeah.
then you did Arizona. I'm going to be great on Pointless if I ever get on that show. If they can ask me about the United States, I'm good.
And I've learned a lot,
Well,
even
I
just
know 25 of
outside of
them off
Paranormal.
by heart. The other 25, I'm not so sure.
There's that thing in that like test where like make us do have to like name every state.
Mm-hmm.
Like with friends where like Ross drives himself crazy trying to figure out the last couple and
Yeah, yeah.
um
It's been an education as well. So this one, it was our first prison, and we went
yeah.
on to talk about quite a lot of prisons. We talked about hospitals. We talked about asylums, penitentiaries, all types of prisons and hospitals.
Yeah.
And that was sort of the first part of the fact that when there's trauma, there's seems to be a lot of spirits. So this one also had a spirit of a little girl in it. Not the last time we spoke about entities that are small girls. Um, this one had like a terrifying cell,
Yeah, the dark
dark cell.
cell. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, and it
It's mad
was
we
when
talk
you,
about sort of
mm,
starting here with trauma stuff. Like the very last episode we did Wyoming last week
yeah,
was obviously the old military place where
yeah,
lots of deaths and lots of like spirits still hanging around there.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it is interesting.
yeah. And it's there's a rich history in America because I know when we've spoken to people from America when we're interviewing them, there always seems to be weird stuff going on. And then you look at so like we got Nevada, for example. I I started searching for paranormal events in Nevada, and haunted Vegas and all those kind of random searches that are going to get you something. And it's amazing all the different places that sort of you go, heard of that. There's like just an anecdotal story about it, like one paragraph about some ghost that's seen every 3 years on this corner following a fatal accident or something like that. But everywhere's got like a weird hotel. Everybody's got a weird like prison. There's always a haunted, like the house in New York that I talked about.
It's like a normal house, wasn't it? Just like
Yeah,
a everyday townhouse type place.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot of haunted shops and restaurants and stuff.
Pubs and
yeah.
Was it a place where there's lots of people go? I guess. But then again, you get paranormal ranches, which a couple of weeks ago we had a main episode on, and it's like out in the middle of nowhere. You might want to get a couple of visitors a week or something or less.
Yeah.
And they've got all sorts going on.
Yeah, it's mad. It definitely seems to be more of a paranormal history in the US than the UK. Or maybe we just don't really look at it because it's on our doorstep and everything America is. All the shows are America and Skinwalker Ranch and got all the shows around that. We talked about Blind Frog Ranch the other week, and that's like a Discovery Channel program, and maybe we're more fascinated and willing to look at that. And in America, it's quite an open thing, whereas in the UK,
it's a bit more stiff upper lip, like they'll be daft.
None of that in this building. There'll be no doors closing on my watch. But and that's evident. There is another podcast called Real Ghost Stories Online, and I've listened to that for years. I've been trying to get Tony Bruschi on the show to come and chat to us, and the amount of stories that he seems to get from America. He is American, to be fair, but it's just he's got hotlines for people to call in, and there's loads of weird stuff happening. So it's definitely been an eye opener for me about all the states. I've managed to learn all the states, which is great. And it isn't something I would have done before. There was no interest apart from game shows, so that's been nice. I keep looking up at the map, so apologies if it looks like I'm looking up, and I can't even read it, so I see it. But,
it's mad out. Like it's also funny how in every state they've got it's always the most haunted place or the most haunted place in the country, most haunted place in America, most haunted place in Missouri. There's always these. Just funny. It's like every time we always intro it, we're always talking about this prison, the most haunted prison on the East Coast or whatever. It's just obviously it's just a marketing thing and get the clickbaits and stuff on from the websites and stuff. But it's always funny. That was always the most haunted.
And incidentally, lots of lakes and rivers seem to be associated with some of the hauntings. Like we were talking about sea monsters. And like speared 7-headed dragons you were talking about.
A couple of weeks ago. That's and then the name of the lakes escaped me, but that was Devil's Lake. That's it. Devil's Lake.
And the picture that you had, it looked like somewhere like Barbados or something, but it wasn't. So it's been an interesting journey. So we've come to the end of that, and it's been a year.
Yes.
We've got, and we will have all of the episodes will be up on YouTube over the course of the coming weeks if they're not already.
So you can binge watch if you've not watched them all or listened to them all. You can binge watch just for 10 hours worth of paranormal US talk. Roughly.
Sounds like a night in to me.
Get some Chinese, get some nuts and crisps.
And what you could do is you could play a drinking game. You take a shot every time we say spirit of a girl or a lady with a colour after her name.
Most haunted, then you definitely get drunk.
Yeah, you do bingo. Most haunted, Yeah, definitely.
Don't give me ideas of merch to make a board game of Pursuit of the Paranormal. So I will do it.
That wasn't even a setup. That's a good idea, Ash.
Christmas is coming this soon. I don't know how quick we can design and publish a board game.
Not that quick. Well, we could do. So what have we got going to come up? So we were talking about how can people learn more about paranormal in the United States and the journey we've been on, and we're looking at a book version of this,
A companion to
companion's guide to paranormal United States. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be basically what we talked about in each episode, but a bit more detail, bit more information where you can go look it up yourself and just read along and listen along
Yeah.
with us.
Sounds fun.
So
So amongst all the other stuff we're doing, we'll get that out at some point.
yeah, keep an eye on our social
to be
media.
fair, quite a lot of it's written because we got all the notes and stuff, but
yeah,
it's getting it down onto paper.
It
so
is,
yeah,
but we'll do it. Yeah,
watch out for that. So that's
coming soon.
Yeah, which is great. So we've done Paranormal United States, Ash. What should we do next?
So I wanted to keep it a bit closer to home. We've been exploring the USA, which has been awesome.
Definitely.
But like you mentioned a few minutes ago about not really paying much attention because it's here, it's a bit more like when you look at America, it's more like fantastical. But wanted to keep it a bit closer to home.
Yeah.
And want to have a bit of fun along the way.
Definitely.
So we are going to go on a paranormal pub crawl up and down the length of the UK.
We are indeed. And we're going to start at John O'Groats and we're going to walk to Land's End. So we're going to take you on the full journey, the length of the countries. I say countries because it's Scotland, England, and probably a bit of Wales.
We'll pop over to Wales. Maybe even get a short flight to Northern Ireland and see what's going on.
Got the Isle of Man as well. So halfway we can hop, skip, and jump over. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we'll work our way down. And I don't know how long that's going to be.
Might be in 3 years' time. just get into Cornwall. Who knows?
Absolutely. So if anybody's got any haunted pubs that they think should be featured, let us know. We might slot it in. And if you come up with it, we'll give you a little shout out maybe.
And if it's close enough, we will go to that pub in person.
Yes,
and
we will.
Do a live recording from that pub.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Record that episode. Yeah.
I'm going to take a month off work and walk all the way down, getting hammered.
My brother cycled it. He did the.
Wow.
Took him. I think it's like 7 days.
Okay, that's quite quick.
They stop and sleep. It might be a bit longer. I can't remember. Obviously, they stop and sleep over and stuff, and then do the next day.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that is starting next week.
Yes, it is.
Just make sure you tune in.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that, definitely. And that'll take us into 2023 where we got loads of stuff that we're gonna push out. And if you haven't already been on the new and updating website, go on there.
Check it out.
Improving the merch store. Sign up for a newsletter on there and you get 10% off your first purchase in the merch store. Currently for October, we've got a 25% sale on all the t-shirts in there. So grab a bargain. Plus you get another 10% off as well.
Yeah, perfect for you. Get your Christmas presents.
Basically stealing it from us.
Yeah.
Basically stealing it from us. You can do Apple Pay. You can do PayPal. You can do PayPal credit if that's your thing. It's $2.99 for delivery. So if you've used our old store, it seemed there was quite a hefty postage. It took a little while. This is a lot quicker. It's $2.99. You can have 5, 6 t-shirts or more if you can. That'd be $2.99 total delivery. Anything over £50, you get free delivery. Plus your 10% off, plus 25% off currently as well.
Bargain.
It's absolutely a steal. Anybody who came to the show at the weekend, the designs that you saw at a show and the t-shirts, they are the same t-shirts that you can buy through the merch store.
And some awesome designs there.
And we're going to have more going up. We'll have hoodies. So we've got this as the hoodie that I've been wearing for about the last year. So that is available in t-shirt form. You can get it in hoodie form soon as well. So,
and that's a popular design, that one as well.
It is popular. We've got badges of it as well. Got badges of it.
Yeah, and we'll send out some badges and stuff to you if you sign up to our shit.
Yeah. We won't spam you, but we will send you a lot of stuff that you don't need. I can't promise no spam, but we might start off sending a bit and then it might just slack off a bit when we're busy and then we'll go again. So apologies now.
But thank you for signing up anyway.
And here's a little one for you. If you go to the checkout and decide, actually, I'm going to come back to you a little bit later, we'll remind you in 20 minutes. We will send you an email saying, here we go, here's a little link back to it. Because we're nice like that.
In case you get distracted.
But all joking aside, we're doing more and more to make it as slicker as we can. The delivery's good. The company we use for the t-shirts is great. And they're great quality.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's that. Thank you for being on this journey with us so far, both Paranormal US and just in general. It's been nearly 2 years we're coming up to.
I know. Insane. I've got less hair, I'm pretty sure of that. And after all these late nights we do, I'm pretty sure that I've lost a few years worth of life through this. But hey,
it's worth it.
So they say, Ash. They say.
when our book's a #1 bestseller in 2023, that'll all be worth it.
Absolutely.
New York Times bestseller list.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, that'll do. I'll be happy with that. That's another tick off the box. Right.
Awesome. Yep. Join us next week for Paranormal Pub Crawl.
Oh, yeah.